Good day, everybody. 26th of February 2025, and well, you'll see the gates of Minsk. Directly across from the gates of Minsk is the train station, the central train station. I'm not even sure how many train stations. They have a lot of little ones inside of Minsk. Temperature is not that bad. I don't know. It might be. It's not plus. It's maybe right around zero. It feels like it anyway. And as far as news is concerned, there's not really a lot I'm putting out anyway. It's around 3 in the afternoon, and I'm going to classes again, so I'm not sure exactly how much I'm going to be putting out news, but I'll try. I'll try to do it at least 3 times a week for you guys, all of you that like to watch. And last time I was here, I was over there in front of the old train station, if you can see it. And this is a part of the university. They have like 3 major universities in Minsk, and I'm not sure what is that. That's the main, one branch of the main university. It's I think it's BGU, I guess is what it is. So anyhow, let's get into some news here. Okay, a whole lot of faking going on. Come on over, baby. Whole lot of faking going on. So it's a lot of fake stuff going on. I think people are like trying to play each other right now. And Trump was saying that Zelensky is going to accept the deal on the rare earth minerals. And he's supposed to be coming on Friday and signing an agreement. And maybe it sounds genuine. You know, it seemed like it was eventual that Zelensky is going to do it. 50%, I don't know. He said he would never do it. But you know, never to politicians, you never know what that means. You hear how many times, you know, as long as it takes and all that sort of stuff. So, I don't know. I doubt if it's going to be 50%. That seems like it's too much, actually, that Trump is going to get. And then, of course, as you know, well, I'll get into what Putin said anyhow, what Trump said after Putin's proposal to do rare earth minerals. But another thing that Trump said, that the deal does not include any, what do they call it, security guarantees for Ukraine. So he was saying that he's not, well, Trump said 2 different things. That's what I mean by a whole lot of faking going on. You don't know exactly what he means. He said that the weapons will continue to go to Ukraine until he secures a deal with Russia. And then on the other side of his mouth, he said he's not going to militarize. He's not going to send anything or whatever. That I don't know. He might mean it in a different context. I think what he's maybe saying is he's not going to stop the weapons flow maybe from other countries. I don't really know. Or maybe some of those things that are already slated to go to Ukraine, he's going to let it. I don't know. I really don't know. Like I said, Zelensky said one thing and he does another thing, and I don't know. But I think it was, what was it, Marco Rubio. He said that Zelensky had originally agreed. It sounded very, very sincere. And then, of course, he backed out. He went to the press and said he's never going to sign it. And but he said it sounded like a good deal and really good and all that, and he'll sign it. And then he badmouthed the deal. You know, I don't know. People, when they have maybe that funny nose powder, maybe they get unpredictable. I have no idea. And something about these peacekeepers. Trump was also saying, that's what he said, a whole lot of faking going on. Trump was also saying something about these NATO peacekeepers. He said that Putin said, or Russia said, that they are allowing NATO peacekeepers to be part of that contingency that is supposed to be going, you know, on whatever the border is going to be between Ukraine and Russia. But Putin said no, and Lavrov said no. They never agreed to anything like that. So that's not going to happen, basically. So Russia's standing fast on that. I don't know why Trump said that. I don't know. And you know, you saw Macron sitting there. You saw those 2 guys slapping each other's knees all the time and buddy chumming and acting like they're real good friends, including Trump, by the way. And people are saying that, I mentioned it yesterday, that Trump slighted Zelensky, and maybe in a little way, but it's nothing compared to what. Remember when Ursula von der Leyen, the president or commissioner, whatever, of the European Union, when she went to China, and Xi Jinping made her take a taxi to the airport to get back. Didn't even take her back. Didn't greet her. Basically, it's like, why? Who are you? You know, you're not even democratically elected. Why do we need to talk to you? So, anyhow, that's a slight. That's definitely a slight. But what Trump did, minor. I think she rolled up, or who was it? What? I think Macron rolled up right at the White House, and then just somebody coming out the door. If it was Putin, obviously Trump would be there. Xi Jinping, I'm thinking he would as well. And of course, this is the other. Well, actually, there's three shopping malls here. I took you to one a few videos ago. This is another one. I'll walk through, and then there's another one. Let me think. Which side is that going to be on? If I can get my bearings, I think it's on the back side over there. It's a little bit ways, but it's another shopping mall, and it's underground. It's under Ploshad Nezavisimosti. It used to be called Ploshad Lenina, and I think Lukashenko was the one that actually changed the name. Some people didn't like that because there's always a Ploshad Lenina everywhere. Maybe not in Minsk now, I guess. Okay, what else? Michael Flynn, remember he was chosen for a high position, I'm not even sure I remember anymore, by Donald Trump in the first term, and they screwed it up. The Democrats, they say Obama, he put listening devices in Trump Tower, and Michael Flynn was making some conversation, trying to, improve the relationship between Russia and the United States, and it was recorded, and then I think he couldn't handle the pressure, so he so to speak, resigned. Michael Flynn. Young guys here. So he resigned, well, from the position he would have normally gotten. So let's see, where should I take you first? So, there's some place, looks like they have JBL speakers in here and cell phones and all this whole deal. What is this? I have no idea. I guess there's a movie theater here somewhere. Here you can order from the Belarusian McDonald's. That's the ones that took over for McDonald's. McWee or whatever it's called. I have no. Let's see, there it is. Right up there. I don't know, was she giving me some kind of a signal there? I don't know. Probably some crazy gal. How many levels here? I think there's one in the basement too, so maybe it's 3 levels. I'm not even sure. I've never been all over in here. Just a little bit. It looks like just a. Oh, this is a. Tell you what, a parking lot out here. And that's where I caught the bus to go to Vilnius in those old days. Looks like some people here waiting for the bus. Quite a few. I didn't film them. Didn't want to. Oh no. So I'll go upstairs here. Let's keep going on the news. Stop interrupting me. Michael Flynn. Yes, he said. Let me get over here. Get away. Get out of these people. He said that these not NATO, the EU countries, they're trying to bait Donald Trump, and they're trying to find a way to get troops into Ukraine. And you never know. I mean, I guess they'll try anything, and it's very possible. It looks that way. Keir Starmer. I don't know. Keir Starmer's coming up. I'll get to Keir Starmer in a minute too. I wrote some notes about him. It's what he was saying. They're just a bunch of jokers. It's more faking. A lot more faking going on. So I'll mention that in a second here. This jewelry section. They always have this in Belarus. They have like their jewelry shop, all very close to each other. And then, I don't know, they try to put all of the same things very close. I don't know, that might be a jewelry shop over there. And what is this? I don't know what this is. Oh, vaping, I guess. And vaping. Clothing store. There's another jewelry shop over here. Here's a little jewelry counter. Oh no, these are, yeah, another jewelry counter. Jewelry shop. Makes you wonder who in the heck is buying all of this stuff. Oh, guess what? More jewelry. Oh, what's that smell? I don't even know what this shop is. I've seen them around too. Makeup and stuff. I hope that's not any kind of music I'm going to get a strike for. I guess not. Okay, what else is going? Let's see here. Well, Michael Flynn is saying, oh, they're trying to do this and I guess to conquer Russia, which they certainly are trying to conquer it. But I think and a lot of people might have the same goal, because that was a lot of talk about it before, and I think even Alex Jones, trying to bring in a one world government. And he said they're a bunch of lunatics. Let's see, what else did he said something. He said that they're a bunch of, whatever, they're trying to get Russia to attack somehow so that they can bring in Article 5, and he calls them evil psychopaths, and getting in the world government and all that sort of thing. Yes. Okay, now, like I was going to say, talking about this, Putin saying something about a joint adventure. I don't know if that was me. Somebody else coming by here. I don't know. Some woman who came through at the same time as me. It can't be going off because I have a cell phone. That's pretty silly. Ugh, scare me. Police, where are they? So, when Putin mentioned that proposal about maybe doing a joint venture, with the United States, Putin and the United States, a joint venture into mining minerals. Trump now responded, and he said he's very interested, and he said they're talking to Russia about that at the moment. So we'll see what happens there. And I don't know if this concerns just in Donbass, or if this concerns all of Russia. I am sure that Putin will stay open for this. But I think he knows that if you're doing trading with somebody, it's a very slim chance that you'll do a war against them. Of course, it didn't work that well the last time now, did it? There was still war. Okay. Thought you guys would like that girl there. Oh, look at this store. Oh, this whole area here. Candies. Bed sheets. I've never been up here, to be honest with you. Gloria jeans. Now, how can we do without Gloria jeans? They're everywhere. So, okay, let me get to now the British Prime Minister Starmer. He's supposed to be showing up there too sometime this week. If it's this week, it's got to be very, very soon. And especially if Zelensky's supposed to be there Friday, it's not as if they did not plan something like this. So they're going to get together and say, what a great thing it is, a great deal. Trump's not going to fall for it. Great deal just to, let's get some troops in there and all that. And Keir Starmer, he said, we will deploy troops in Ukraine, provided that we receive American guarantees. I don't even know what those guarantees are, And then Trump is always saying he's not going to militarize, so I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I think that Starmer is the one that's dreaming a little bit. Trump cannot ruin his reputation now and go ahead and play along and, be duped by these people. Just like Michael Flynn is saying, they're trying to trick him, and that's probably what Michael Flynn is talking about right there. So, and Starmer is saying that so he can sound like a tough guy. He looks like a nerd when he's got his glasses on. I saw picture of him, had his glasses off in a military uniform, trying to look like he's a general out there. I don't know. I'm a big military man. It was kind of stupid anyway. If you ask me, he doesn't fit the role at all. Um, and some people are saying, in the vlogs even, they're saying that Macron flip-flopped. But I don't think he flip-flopped. I think, he's playing a game. He's a slicko. He's a slicky kind of guy. When you're a Rothschild's banker, you got to be kind of slick, probably handling investments. He's got some. He has to look good no matter where he's at, and I think that's what he tries. Even if he's a slime bag. And I don't know about his wife. Who is the wife and the husband? Brigitte or him? Brigitte was older, very much older. What was it? Was it 24 years? Did I hear that right? 24 years older than he is? He was like a little boy in the class and she was the teacher. How in the heck can you do something like that? But of course he was a rich boy. There's no doubt about that. He was going to private school, and maybe she was just a paid lady or something doing that. But a lot of people say she was never a paid lady, that she might have been a man, as you all know. Candace Owen says she's going to stake her career on that. I've mentioned it before. So that is really interesting. That is really interesting. And I guess at least she has proof, and there's a lot of other people, and they're really going after everybody that says that. So that's very interesting. So yeah, we already know for the most part Trump's stance. We definitely know Putin's stance. It has never changed for all these years. Lavrov, of course, reiterates that. So it really makes it weird when they think that Russia said something else or came up with something new. But I think it's going to be very inflexible. I think Russia has their plans, and it's like, as you know, Ukraine is essentially a part of Russia, and it has been for history. And it's not like Ukraine, they're trying to come up with all kinds of crap and saying, when was it that they're an older country? I think I mentioned that yesterday. All just BS, nothing but BS. But all these people, they're still in the Hate Russia Club, and I know that they are, and I'll tell you why. Because I was going to mention this on another video, and I have said it already on other ones, but this has been around for hundreds of years. And I don't really know why it is, essentially. I remember a lot of time they're trying to make everybody think that Russians are stupid. Makes you wonder, well, how did they get all those Nobel Science Prizes? And how come they came up, for example, just recently with this, I call it Orishnik, this Orishnik missile. It's a completely different type of kinetic energy, and the U.S. doesn't have that. How come they came up with, they were the first ones to come up with hypersonic missiles? And yeah, but they're stupid, huh? How come they have far less problems in their country, even though obviously they have their problems, but how come the Western countries have even bigger problems if they're that dumb, And if they're so dumb, how come they've been able to fend off the West for hundreds of years, literally? You can go back to the Crimean War, or you can go back before that time, Catherine the Great, all that. So, they've had some losses and they've had some gains, but as you know, it's been mostly success for Russia. They had the period of actually not success when the Bolsheviks took over in 1917, and then they bowed out of World War I. That was old Lenin. Maybe that's one reason why Lukashenko decided to change the name of Ploshad Lenina and changed it to Ploshad Nezavisimosti, not too far from here. I'm not going to go there, by the way. I'm just, like I said, walking around this mall. There's part of this is in the basement, and it's actually good. I should try to find my way how to get there. If I can, if I'm going the right way here. Get down, run around in a circle. And they have sometimes like concerts and children playing, and a lot of children playing games and things, as you see in Belarus. They're very children-oriented, unlike many other countries. You don't see so much attention to children in most all the countries in the West. but the attention maybe that they do show is some pretty nasty stuff if they do show it. So that's not a great thing either, is it? I mean, you've heard of maps. I don't think this is the right way. It's not the right way. Like I said, I haven't been here. How did I ever get? I think I've been there downstairs before. It's the only place I've been. Supermarket. So that's not the place. Oh, where else should I go? Don't want to follow that lady. Well, forget it. Nothing going down there. I might be wrong. Maybe I took a wrong turn. That's not important. You've seen one mall, you've seen them all. There's just a place you can get ice cream there, I remember. And then that little area in the beginning. I think it's actually this direction, come to think of it. Forget it. So, anyhow, that's about all I have to say for this day. And I hope you guys enjoyed the walk through the mall. It's getting too crowded here. Maybe I'm on the wrong side. They do go by rules here. So, so I'll go. Well, you guys want to probably see if there's any pretty girls around here, don't you? Sales or styles for men. Okay, that's not a very pretty girl there. So, I guess that's it then. Maybe I should make a video just filming all the girls. Oh, there is one thing I should mention. Angie, one of the subscribers, she told me about a channel, and it was something like, she mentioned it if you go to one of the last videos, and it was something like Ghost of Patrick Henry, or whatever. You couldn't find it, and it's the one thing that it told me. It's very good, and they're very knowledgeable people. All those people that are associated with that channel. Yeah, some things really in-depth knowledge, incredible. More than a lot of other blogger channels and things that you'll watch. And the strange thing is, oh here, this is the going to the downstairs that I was telling you about. But anyway, I won't go downstairs. But that's it anyway. And what else was I going to say? Oh, yes, very good site. And those people, oh no, that's the first floor. That's not the basement. To get to the basement, I got to go all the way to the back side of the floor down below. So anyhow, but what I was going to say is that those people, they get, I think they are, what's that word I use all the time? Anyway, I think YouTube hates them even more than me. It's kind of like, you see this, unless I went to the wrong, I didn't go to the wrong site. But they had like a live stream, and I think it might have been days old, and they had like 30 views. And I'm thinking, boy, they're really ripping those people off. You know, it's incredible. At least I get 40 or something in a couple days. And they're 3 people, very knowledgeable, put a lot into that. And they only get 40 views. So if you guys look, and maybe you can find the name of it. And like I said, they make it very difficult to find. You know, it took me a while to find it, and I was trying to find Ghost of Patrick Henry, and here it is. I found something, but it was like a whole bunch of videos down, and they have it right in the title, and then YouTube would never lead me there. Very, very strange. So you guys would have to look very hard for that, and when you do, you know, maybe you can give them a view or some views on some of their videos and a like or two, because I said they're getting the shaft bigger than I am. So and you guys know how that is. I don't know, I always mention sometimes on some of the tricks that YouTube plays, but you know, it's I wonder what tricks they play on them. So that's about all I have to say again, and I have to keep trying to end the video, and I'm back here sort of where I started, and here's the gates of Minsk, and I thank you guys for joining me, and I'll see you on the next one whenever that is. Thanks again. Bye bye.